All right, Jennifer, this is the Jeep Wrangler. So just going to do a little walk around on it so you can see all the features again, just kind of overview them for you. So we'll go ahead and start up at the front. So if safety features are of concern for you, you've got the nice upgraded LED headlights. Will give you a nice brighter light pattern on the road, along with the LED driving lights that will surround the headlamps. Right now I've got them turned on. And then also you pick up the LED fog lights. Of course, all the Wranglers are going to have tow hooks on the front. This is obviously the Sport S package, so that's going to give you the aluminum windows, the tinted glass. You'll have power locks and power windows as well. It's going to be a 17-inch painted aluminum wheel that's wrapped in a Michelin tire. You've got obviously, if you've looked at the new Wranglers, they have raked the windshield back a little bit more here, so you get a little bit better aerodynamics. You've got heat extractors hood too as well, to help with airflow from getting trapped underneath the hood. We'll go ahead and jump on the inside here. We got the cloth interior, of course, manual seats on all Wranglers, but you do have power locks and power windows, locking glove box and locking armrest as well. And that's a dual shelf, so you got the upper and then lower deep storage in there. Getting into the second row seats is this handle here. It kind of tilts and slides forward so you can gain entry into the second row. And then the second row passengers do have rear air vents and cup holders, so that's kind of a nice improvement on the new body style Wrangler. Of course, the black 3-piece hardtop this one comes with. You've got the blind spot monitoring, so on the mirrors, on the outer corners of those mirrors, there's going to be a little yellow triangle that'll light up. An orange rather, and let you know when someone is in your blind spot. That radar for those sensors is located in the tail lights, and then you've got the LED tail lights as well, which is an upgrade, and the Mopar hinge gate reinforcement there on the back. So if you ever decide you want to do a bigger wheel and tire combination, it'll hold more weight. With that package as well, on the safety group, you're getting the backup sonar sensors as well. So not only will you have the backup camera on the back, but you'll have the backup sensors on the back of the Jeep as well. Back here, you see the storage that you've got behind the second row seats. And that second row seat does have a flip and tumble feature. It looks like I've got mats in the way there, but that seat will actually flip and tumble forward. And you do have upgraded sound system on this one too, so you've got the all-weather subwoofer back here in the back. They do have accessories available. Behind this is a bracket that you can place to have things hang off of the tailgate as well. You also do get a power source, 12 volt back here, and a little LED lighting back there as well to kind of help with the evening hours. Then come over to the driver's side here so you can take a look at the vehicle. Sorry, the lighting here, it's bright sun there. And then we'll go ahead and jump in on the inside here on the driver's side. Again, that blind spot monitoring little triangle is right there, and that's what lights up in orange. You've got your power locks and mirror adjustments right there on the driver's side door. Headlights. You have the auto setting, off, parking, manual, and auto. 2 roll switches, one for dashboard brightness, interior lighting, and one for ambient lighting. On the back of the steering wheel, back here, you're going to have audio controls on the left side, channels and presets on your left, volume and source on the right. Of course, cruise control. On the left side here, you're going to have the Bluetooth connectivity buttons here, so you can make your phone calls, Bluetooth streaming audio controls. There is some voice recognition with this as well, so you can press and release to say things like tune to satellite channel the highway, or set driver temperature to 70 degrees.
Setting driver temperature.
Right, so there's a lot of cool internal voice recognition things that you can do right there with that voice recognition. And when you have your device hooked up via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay through the USB port down below, which is located under this media tab, which you have USB-C, USB, and auxiliary jack. If you have it plugged in, then you can access your assistant on your device, depending on what type of device you have, by pressing and holding until you hear your Google or Siri assistant. The driver's cluster is Customizable, where you do have obviously your analog tach there, your RPM gauge, fuel and coolant level, digital speedometer, but you can cycle through here to see everything from screen setup, where you can customize what's being displayed on the top left and right corners of that screen. You can see any messages from the vehicle, what's playing on your audio, your engine stop start feature, trip information, which you can page over to see trip A, trip B. You can reset those trips. You're also going to have fuel economy again, which you can page over left and right to see those, and you can press and hold OK to reset those averages as well. Off-road, what's going on with your four-wheel drive system, your pitch and roll angles as well if you are into the off-roading. And then vehicle info, you're going to get tire pressure, you're going to get coolant temperature, trans temperature, oil pressure, and oil life, along with battery voltage as well, and then back to digital speedometer. So a lot of nice info there for the driver, and you've got all those controls in the back of the steering wheel there. Of course, you've got the hard top, so you've got the front and rear wiper on there as well. Coming over the Uconnect 7-inch touchscreen, again, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You're going to get 1 year of satellite radio with the vehicle included as well, which has a really cool feature of a replay function where you can pause and rewind live music and tag favorite artists and songs. But of course, you can do Bluetooth pairing as well and just have your own favorite music under the media tab. And then once you have your phone hooked up, you'd have that connection there. Or again, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Climate control, you've got all the redundant hard buttons below here. So most people are going to focus on these controls down below, not necessarily use the screen so much when they're driving, but you can, of course, if you want to. A lot of redundancy here. You can see you've got nice big buttons for your heated seats, heated steering wheel. With this one having the cold weather group, you'll have the remote start as well. Engine stop start feature for prolonged stops to help save gas, that can be disabled here. Traction control, of course, your hazards here, backup sensors if you're towing or don't want the beeping, you can turn that off, and hill descent control for off-road purposes. But again, everything's nice, tactile feel. You can use them with your gloves. You don't have to mess with the screen if you don't want to. You've got some redundancy there, so your volume, your channels, your fan, your auto temp control that this one has as well, so you can just set it to your degrees on your liking, and then forget about it. It's going to regulate that temperature as needed. Another power source here, window switches. You do have the driver one touch down feature, so that when you press it once, it'll automatically just bring it down for you for those drive-throughs. Again, those media ports there. A little bit of storage, your automatic transmission with the manual modes. You can upshift and downshift manually. And your four-wheel drive, of course, you can do that on the fly when you're driving 2 high to 4 high. And then, of course, neutral at a stop speed or slow speed, and low for your aggressive off-road purposes. A little bit of cup holders and storage here with a little phone pocket that you can pop your phone in there. It'll fit most devices. Of course, your parking brake here. And then the interior, you do have the upgrade here on the HomeLink for garage door opener that you can program. And then all of your latches to remove the hard top. There's no more hand screws like the old Wranglers, so it's just the latches around the top to take the front off. And then Torx bolts from the back. That does come with the kit for that. And you've got the hard top headliner, which will help with a little bit of sound deadening and temperature regulation inside the Jeep as well. But hopefully that gives you a better idea of the Jeep and the features. If you have any other questions, let me know. You can reach me direct, like my email set at 219-525-4304. We'll talk to you soon.